Hey everybody, Christy here with Professor Posture. Okay, let's get into aging authentically. Let's talk about it and what it means. To age authentically, for me, I need to move my body every single day. Why? All of my systems, all of your systems, all of the systems in the body work better when we move. You may not run a 3-minute mile anymore like you did when you were 16, but that doesn't mean you can't get out there and move still. Even if you're just walking now, you've got to move. You've got to move every day. You've got to move frequently in every day. And I know what you're thinking. You're looking at me thinking, aren't you sitting in a chair right now? Yes, I am. Doesn't mean you can't sit down from time to time. Just means you need to move every day and multiple times in your day. I worked out for an hour and a half this morning. I have worked with clients, so I was up walking around them, walking around with them. I'm gonna walk my dogs this evening. I am moving multiple times in my day. And you're saying to me, I know you're thinking, well, I'm stuck at a computer all day. Okay, doesn't mean that once every hour and a half, you can't get up from your desk and go for a little stroll. Maybe you walk outside and take a lap around the building. Maybe you walk down the stairs and back up. Anything is going to be beneficial. Any movement, any amount of movement is going to be beneficial. Now, why is it beneficial? Every single time we move, our mental functions increase. Our circulatory system, obviously, increases. Our musculature increases how it works and functions. There's literally not a system in your body that doesn't work better when you are moving. You have a natural high drug called endorphins. You know when they come into play? When you're moving. What does that natural high drug do? Well, brings me to point number 2, a positive outlook on life. If you don't have a positive outlook on your life and where it's going and what you're doing, being just as good as what you did 15 years ago, you're not going to be aging authentically. You're not going to be in love with this person that you are. Which brings me to number 3, confidence. You've got to have confidence. You've got to know who you are, especially as a woman. And you've got to walk through the world like you know where you're going, how you're going to get there. Even if you end up taking a few detours and side roads, that's okay. Because you know what the end goal is. The exact path doesn't matter. You have the confidence to say, here I am, this is what I'm doing, and this is how I'm going to get there. Which brings me then to number 4. You believe and you act young. I don't think of myself as the age I am. I see myself as ageless. I see myself as improving and enhancing who I am with the new experiences that I'm creating for myself. These things don't just happen to me. I go out there and I obtain them. That is aging authentically. One more really big point about aging authentically. Not giving in to trends. It can be tempting when you are scrolling on Facebook, or if you're hip and you do Instagram like I do, you see a trend on social media and you're like, okay, that's different. But if I'm going to stay young, I have to give it a shot. No, you don't. You don't have to give it a shot. If you know, again, if you have the positive outlook, if you have the confidence, if you have the thought process in your head that, okay, I'm young just the way I am. You don't have to give in to the trends. So when unless you really like it and it flatters who you are and your body, okay, then do the trend. But you have to know who you are. You have to have the confidence to feel good about yourself. So you can see how all of these things, one builds on another and on another and on another. I met a gentleman who was 105 years old. He was a World War II bomber pilot. He walked into a networking group and gave a speech at the age of 105. He told jokes. He stood for the better part of an hour. He was an amazing, amazing speaker. We laughed, we cried a little bit, and I tell you what, he is who I want to be if I am blessed to live to 105. I don't see aging to 105 as a negative thing. I think laugh lines, aka crow's feet, I think they're sexy because that means you had a good time in your life. That means you laughed a lot. Frown lines, those are not sexy. Laugh lines, however, I think they're amazing. And that's all part of aging authentically. Understanding who you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. And respecting that your thoughts, your plan, is all good things are coming your way. It was so nice to get to chat with you guys. If you have any questions, I am on social media. I have a website, obviously, professorposture.com. I can help you if you're in chronic pain or you have movement limitations. And the thing that I said was most important to age authentically, moving every day. If you have a hard time doing that because of balance, chronic pain, or movement limitations, hit me up on social media. Take a look at my website, send me a message. I would love to help you. Corrective posture therapy can help you unwind the knots that your muscles are tied in and get you back to moving every single day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your life and you remember aging authentically, moving, positive thinking, confidence, a outlook of anticipation in your life. These are important.